I have just made it to the oldest theatre in all of Europe. Wow! There are so many tourists here. Oh my god. Good morning guys, so I have made it to Hvar, which is an island that's only a 1 hour catamaran ride away from Split. Yay, I'm so excited to be here. So I got my ferry tickets at the port in Split and it was 149 kunas. So it costs more coming to Hvar. If you come to Stari Grad, it's a little bit cheaper. Now I only actually have 1 hour here in Hvar because I'm gonna catch a bus to Ryborska, which is meant to be considered like a little Venice. You're my heart's desire. I just wanna love. Okay, so first up I'm walking to the Spanjola fortress, which is meant to be the best lookout point here in Hvar, and it looks over the Pekalini Islands. I'm literally power walking up this hill right now, but it is a very nice walk. Yay! So I made it to the Spanjola fortress. It costs 30 kunas to go inside, but I think you get the same view from out here. So there's the Pekalini Islands. They actually call these islands the Death Islands because back in the day when it was very foggy and the ships were coming in, they couldn't see the islands and they used to crash into them. So yeah, the view up here is very beautiful. I would highly recommend coming here. You added colors. Like the moon is the snow, we don't care about the others. So the Spanjola fortress is actually 450 years old and was burnt to the ground in the 1550s, and they rebuilt the fortress in the 1570s, but now it's more known as a tourist attraction here. If you wanted to go to the Pekalini Islands, you can get a small boat there for 50 kunas return, which I saw them selling tickets on the waterfront. Hvar is actually known for being the sunniest place in Croatia, and it's also very well known for its lavender. So next up I want to go visit the theatre here in Hvar because it's meant to be the oldest theatre in all of Europe. So apparently in the summertime here, Hvar actually sees about 20,000 tourists per day, and it's also really well known for having lots of nightclubs and parties to be held here. So if you're looking for a really good party scene, then Hvar is the place to go. I have just made it to the oldest theatre in all of Europe. Wow! Fun fact for you guys, that theatre's actually been shut for 20 years and it was only just opened in May this year. I don't know what's going on down here, but there's some divers right in the middle of the town. So I've only walked probably like 5 minutes away from all the touristy area, and it's actually really quiet up here. I am here in October, so I don't really know what it's going to be like in summer, but I'm guessing with 20,000 tourists a day it's probably going to be crowded everywhere you go. Literally every single little street here I'm falling in love with. Look how cute they are. Such a quaint little town. Hvar is actually the largest town on the island, and as you can see it's just really beautiful here. I can't get over how quiet it is. I literally walk like 5 minutes that way and it's so noisy. Is it me or does that look like a kiwi? I'm gonna start walking to the bus stop now because the bus leaves in about 20 minutes, and I think from what I've read online that it takes 30 minutes to Ryborska, which is the place that I want to go to. Okay, so just a little update on the bus situation. The bus was taking a lot longer than I expected it would to get to Vrborska, so I decided to just spend the rest of my 4.5 hours in Stari Grad, since that's actually where my ferry leaves to go back to Split. So yeah, I thought rather than rushing around trying to see all these different places and catching the local buses, which are a bit slower, I thought I'll just spend my time in one place and really explore it well, especially since I only have a day here. So yeah, I'm really hungry because I haven't actually eaten all day today and it's like 1 PM. So I just went to the bakery and I brought this sandwich, which I've kind of almost finished eating now. Stari Grad is really quiet. Like coming from Hvar to Stari Grad, I've noticed there's like no one here, but it's really nice. That means that I won't have to compete with anyone to get any photos here, so that's cool. Stari Grad itself is actually the oldest town in all of Croatia and one of the oldest in Europe, and Stari Grad actually means old town. Although it was settled in prehistoric times, it was actually the Greeks who formerly settled here in 384 BC. And the Greeks who settled here were actually from Faros, which is an island in Greece, and they called Stari Grad Faros. And still today you can see signage around town of the name Faros, so I think the locals here like to call it Faros. It is very quiet down these streets, but I'm not complaining because Hvar was quite busy. Okay, I've seen a lot of the side streets now. I'm gonna go see if there's any beaches that I can find. I'm just gonna follow the waterfront and hopefully that takes me to a nice beach. If you are coming to Stari Grad, apparently this hill called Glavica has a really great viewpoint.
Somewhere in the great unknown, when I return from the afterglow, will you carry me like I...
Some of the things you can do in Stari Grad is exploring the small streets as I did, or you can visit the Peter Hektorovich Villa, built in the 16th century for the famous poet, or visit the Tregscore Square and St. Stephen's Catholic Church. Everywhere you walk in Stari Grad is picturesque, from the pretty waterfront to the quaint little alleyways. It was the perfect way to spend my day. In the summertime, Stari Grad has some great pebblestone beaches that are easy to find if you follow the coastline. The ferry port is located a 20-minute walk away from the main part of Stari Grad, which isn't too far at all. The walk is very scenic too. Hvar was a great island to explore for the day, and although I didn't get a chance to see all the townships, I had a wonderful time exploring Hvar town and Stari Grad. If you enjoyed watching this video, make sure to subscribe to see more videos like this. And if you wanted to see more of my Croatia videos, click on the playlist above.
Pairing with the light it holds. When I return from my skin and bones, I'm remembering the words you told me. Wait, hold on, put me together, take me back where I belong. I want it all.